That's me right now. I'm back here with Yume Nikki. Episode 11. Notes. Oh my god, I have so many notes. Okay, so one thing I picked up on while editing a short while back that I completely didn't notice it before at any other point during this. So those toothy monsters, so far we've seen at least two, the one with the poo hair and the one with the blonde. They were always found next to a blood stain, and they had the effect that they gave you, which makes it seem like they murdered some other creature that was previously there to give you the blonde and poo hair effects. So I don't know if that's just random that they're like that, or if they're always programmed to be like that, or if it means something about I've been taking too much time, and so like these little weird toothy monsters have started going around killing the things that give you effects. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I feel like it was worth pointing out. Alright, I've got a short list of places to check this time. Also, so this is weird. I made an offhand comment about an interview with the creator of this game, which I didn't know at the time. I forgot the name at the time. Kikiyama, I think is it? It was last episode or a few episodes back. I made a comment like, I feel like someone's had to have made an interview with this creator at some point, because I was thinking in my mind, like, what if this is one of those creators that, like, drops this bombshell of a work and then just disappears off the face of the earth and, like, never talks to anybody. And as it turns out, I think that's kind of closer to what the truth is. But lo and behold, like a week after I mentioned it in whatever video that was, Toby Fox of Undertale fame gets a hold of this guy, I think it's guy, for the creator, for an interview. So I don't really have a thesis statement with that. That's just wild anyway, that happened. I sometimes have this weird, this like Apollo's gift of prophecy thing going on with me. Although usually it manifests itself in the manner of I buy a game and they remake it like a week later. It happened with Crystal Chronicles. I bought the Dead Space trilogy and they announced a Dead Space remake. I recently rebought a copy of A Wonderful Life and Another Wonderful Life for GameCube so I could play them, and they were like, hey, by the way, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. And I obviously don't have any kind of record of this, but I just wanted it to go be known. Before swimming was added to Animal Crossing, and before the Animal Crossing villages were in Smash, I willed both of those things into existence. I had like a direct connection to the Animal Crossing series with my brain for like a month at one period. Anyway, all I'm saying is there's a Nintendo Direct today, and if they remake Genealogy of the Holy War after I just bought it, well, if they remake Genealogy of the Holy War, I'll be happy anyway. But that's enough about that. And also, so the name Maritsuki, is it... I'm not sure if it's a real name, because I'm obviously not well versed in Japanese names. I think I heard somewhere that it sort of literally translates to the word windowed. I will need to fact check that in editing it. Fact check that editing me right now. I'm always nervous to look up the name in case it leads me to spoilers on this game, because that's the last thing I would want. But if that is true, that's a very cool name and an interesting choice of name for the protagonist. Because obviously we're sort of looking in on windows into different worlds, which may themselves be windows into different states of mind and such. And last note is that I think I was guessing before that there are 24 effects, and judging by the shape of this place now, it seems more like probably 25. Because it looks like there's one missing here, 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 and here, and we have 20. Now, it's possible there's one in the middle, too, although I would theorize that once we get all 25 of them and put them down, a door opens in the middle or some such. Anyway, there were two places I wanted to check out today. The first of which was the place that we went... Oh, so we sort of briefly passed... Oh, I gotta collect all these. We sort of briefly passed it. I forget if it was last episode or the episode before, but the place where it goes to rockets, from where you get ate by the red head. Get fat? Is that what that just said? I thought it was called Fatten. If I could only find the one that brings you to that place where there are all the weird sort of totems. Actually, no, I guess you can sort of get to it from the rockets place even. So let's just bike around here for a bit. Because it's just lying out somewhere around here, but like there's a teleport that brings you right to it. It's just, this place is massive. Anyway, it brings you out to that really bleached sort of black and white place, and we haven't been there in a very long time, so I feel like it would be wise to do so. Do my best to have a look for it now. Oh, I just noticed that creature in the background is the same one that appears in the funky video in the seaweed place. That one. That up there is where I want to end up, but the way you get there is somewhere in the distance in this place. There's like a small little house, and then there's a person standing there with a hat and scarf. A house, it's like a little construct building edifice thing. Is this it here? Yes, and you say hello to this person, and Oh. They take you to random places? Or maybe does it... Oh, weird. Wait, did we figure out before that it matters what angle you talk to them from? That sounds distantly familiar for some reason. Try checking from the right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think it's from the right, but maybe it's not that. All right, now let's have a look around here, because we were here a while ago, but, did we ever find an effect in this big room? I don't feel that we did, and it's a pretty big room, so you'd think there would be one. Let's have a look around. Plus, we have many more effects than when we came here last, so I suppose if ever there were a time to try and interact with stuff, now would be it. I always remember feeling like we just absolutely insufficiently explored this place. And obviously this is not for a little bit, but the other place I wanted to explore in this area, or in this episode, was there was a place that it was one of the places you got to straight from the doors, maybe the one with the big red eye at the top, that had a bunch of numbers painted across the floor and stuff, and we got some headway there before, but I feel like still not enough. And I think that was where... remembering terribly well all of a sudden, but I think that was maybe where you went to get to that bit where it goes into sort of like an underground temple and then out into like this 8-bit nightmare heck place. Okay, interesting. So there was that doorway up there, but there's another doorway kind of chilling here, seemingly by itself. The majority of rooms we've been to of this size that loop in this way have had some kind of thing in them, or such was my feeling. An effect, that is. To be most precise. Wow, another little room. Okay, so that's 3 buildings I've passed so far. One of which I only had an in, one of which was an in and out like that. We'll check them in a minute. I just want to check the over area first. Hello? You're moving around and stuff? Hi. Okay, bye. And this is where we came out. Right, okay. Alright, so, top to bottom, let's check those buildings out. Starting with this one, I forget, was there anything in here? No, it doesn't seem so. Just a loop. Nothing on the front either. Nothing on the back. Good then. Actually, if that's likely to be how it is for anyone that has 2 entrances, like it actually works like a normal entrance and exit. Let's check this one next then. Oh, okay, this one has something in the middle. Hello! I think we tried interacting with you in a variety of ways before. Ribbit, be my friend! Hello, I'd like to talk. Wait, come back. Let's talk. No, why would you always walk away from me like this? Nowhere to go now. Best to leave the room, wouldn't you agree? That would be mutually beneficial. I guess you don't go any farther than that, is that right? Okay. And it's the same if you go from the other side, is that correct? You're just on the other side? Good, 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 great, awesome. Very good, and I'm pretty sure we did check before that place that seems to only have the one exit, though I don't remember precisely where it brings you. Or only one exit, only one entrance, really. It ends in this little hand, and then there's this little thing here. Oh, it actually doesn't bring you anywhere. Oh, that's especially weird. Why would there be a big dead end then? I feel like there's something going on here. Like, is it maybe that I'm meant to go, like, around this person? I'd rather not knife through them. But is it like, if you go in from the right side and then go out the left side, something different happens and vice versa? Maybe there's something going on there, but if not, I don't know, And I'm hesitant. I don't like knifing things in this game. I'd rather avoid that. If not, then I don't see another exit, actually. I'll try heading backwards and see if it actually does bring me back or if it brings me elsewhere. Yeah, it brings me back here. Very well then. Total bust! To the place with the numbers. Which, as I was saying, I think is this one with the red eye. Let's check, though. Yes, that is exactly what this place is. I don't know that we ever found an effect in this room, to be honest. And I think we only found one real proper exit to it. Or, well, I'm not sure about that either, actually. Let's just try and be thorough, though. So this obviously is something. What was in here? Ah, lampposts. Some of which are off and some of which are on. Did we ever try turning them all on? Oh. They don't seem to go on. Or off. Our ability to control their on and offness is limited. Nevertheless, let's landmark the heck out of this place. Right, this is the door that takes you out to the river, right? We never figured out a way to deal with this. Maybe Froggo can hop into it. No. This room just seems so weird. It seems like there must be something you can do with the water. No DJ. Oh. What's going on there? It's almost like a ballerina's get up or something. I can't just walk through this wall, can I? No, I guess not. I can't help but shake the feeling that I can't help but shake the feeling. I can't shake the feeling that the spirit headband allows you somehow to, like, pass through objects in some way that I have not yet discovered. This is where we got the lamp. That's right, okay. Very good, then I feel comfortable to leaving. Finding this door is gonna be impossible. Let's just use the iPalm. Oh, weird. Even more like just river. There's gotta be like a raft or something you can get then, because like so many areas where there's just there's water that's like, I mean, look at this. Like there's a path over there and everything. Like there's clearly more going on down there, but none of my effects, as far as I can tell, permit me to enter water. Unless they have an extra effect beyond the one key, because some of them do. Like the smallifier, the 1 adds to that, but 3 takes it out. So it's gotta be the frog, right? The frog is the swimmy one. Makes you move faster when you're wading through water. So surely there's like a button to like hop in and out. This hops in place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is pinched, so we don't want to do that. Minus, plus. That's weird. H goes left and L goes right. And J goes down and K goes up. I don't know what keyboard format that's nice for, but V is also menu apparently. So is B and N. No, I can't find anything that would seem to hop me down there. It just feels so strange. But it's possible it's an effect that I don't have yet. There are at least 4, probably 5 that I by my reckoning, so there are many things that we cannot do. But at least 4 and probably 5. Oh, hi. How long have you been there? You don't appear to give me an effect. I don't feel like I've ever seen you before in my life. Which is maybe a good sign. Although I seem to remember having gone this far, because this is where you go and there's that hugely clustered room full of things and stuff. Is it not? Oh golly, there's a lot of more maze-like properties to this area than I recalled. This thing is like a hand and a foot. These ones at least have like a face involved. Whoa, what's going on with... Oh, hi. Hello? Oh, right, didn't you have to get them? You had to just knife them to get into that room, which was unfortunate. And I didn't like it. What's with that room there? What does that character mean? It's probably something super ominous, like death, or light, or judgment. Maybe it's just a super normal word. Maybe that's the character that means carrot. Hello? You'd think one of these would give me... would be effective. To the right of this door, then, is there anywhere we can go that does not involve stabbing someone in the face? It's back there. Alright, I'm very sorry, guy. I didn't want to do this again so soon. Or, you know, ever. Or in the first place. Couldn't watch. Oh god, that's right, and then there's a room full of them. I do not want to knife anyone. I just want to get to this interesting looking bean thing. I can't remember, was there like a trap door you could go down in the side of this room, or like on this little blue carpet thing? I just tried all the effects on it and it didn't do anything. There was that place in the 8-bit land where you went into like a manor and then it went 2-dimensional and you're like going up and down stairs and there were like filing cabinets and stuff, which I think is where we found the Oni, but I kind of feel like we were reasonably thorough there is the thing. Alright, I don't think we're gonna find anything in here, to be honest. I don't remember where to go to get to the 8-bit place, but I'm starting to think it isn't that. Very good. I've checked out the 2 places I meant to check today, and we've still not found an effect. So let's start going through random doors and see which. So this is this forest here, right? See if we can find one we haven't been to in a while. Which one's this? Rockets. This is rainy puddles, umbrellas. This is darkness. This is snowy. This is this one, all right. This is this place. Did we find a teleport from here? I feel like we got the bike and then just kind of dipped. Is that right? Last time we were here? Let's see if we can find a teleport from here. Well, that's right, there's this place. Let's see if there's anything else. It's only just occurring to me that this whole thing here seems to be one big figure. There's sort of hands at the front, it's kind of it's sort of facing an area, and then... Well, I don't know about all this, but when you get back to this point, it looks an awful lot like a swirly chameleon's tail, this thing here. Oh, this could be a face. This here, I suppose. Operative word could be. Operative phrase. Oh, this looks an awful lot like a face, doesn't it? Where does this bring you before again? Is it like to that little room where you can go left or you can go through the elevator? Oh no, it's this one. The only way to go is to the subway. What happens if you go back? This is the same room, right? Seems so. Oh, you can go to the other one? Oh, that's right. And where does this bring you? Ah, right. Okay, this strikes as familiar to me. Though I can't remember what was over here. Is this maybe where you go and get to the 8-bit place? Oh, this would be most interesting if this was a thing that was good for us to do and stuff. Hello. Oh, no, wait, don't tell me that's all. Oh, no, you teleport me and... Oh, golly, it's a maze, isn't it? Right, shoot. Okay, so there are probably several places you can go from here that I didn't before. Let's just, every time we go to a place, make sure that going back is possible and does a thing. Okay, let's just exhaust every possibility where possible. Okay, it looks like there's just one way to go forward as it stands. Ah! Right? Oh. Oh, but this is new, isn't it? I don't think we've been here. Because this is not the same... Oh, it's a room. I didn't realize that was the thing. Okay, right. So that's all you can do from here is go there. There's no other exit from this room, but this is obviously under the sea. Well, you know, I always, to me, this looks like dried out, like a dried out seabed, but so I've been calling it under the sea, but obviously it doesn't have to be that. Right, okay, so then there's this area, which I believe we've been to before. This looks familiar. I remember being afraid of this. Nah, that's how you get to over here. Okay, right. Well, let's carry on. 20373. Thanks for that. 39073. Okay, right. So that's probably random, we decided. Right. Okay. I did want to check this place out again after all. Oh, right. Effects. So, and from this list, it seems that we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so maybe there are 26. It may be. In which case, one of them probably does go to the very center. I like how I've got 0 yen. Like they felt the need to remind me that I am entirely broke in my dream. Going back here does take you to the same spot, doesn't it? And taking you back in here does take you back into this place? Right. Oh, can you go up from here? Once you're here? You cannot. Oh, right, okay. Let's make sure we explore this place thoroughly. I love that my hair flops around when I bike around. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that. It scared the hell out of me. They're coming around today to like mess with the door locks, basically, and like erase some old data on it or whatever, because it's like a digital lock. And they just they didn't knock or anything. They just walked up and started fiddling with it. And so I suddenly started hearing beeping from the other side of the room. Right. Sorry, back to it. Gotta investigate everything, because any one of these little pools or something. I mean, if this looks like. Since this is styled, especially since this is Yume Nikki, but especially also since it's styled to sort of be like an old RPG. Oftentimes those would have like a hidden village or something that in a square that looked mostly the same as the rest of it, but just a little off in one place or another. As I said before, though, I think we did explore this place, and I felt like we were reasonably thorough, but it was obviously a while ago, and I've missed stuff in areas we've already been many times, so I don't like to assume. This place does seem very volcanic, doesn't it? Do my effects do the same things that they do? Like, because I think when last time I was here, I probably didn't know about the pressing 1 to do stuff. So can I still do that? Oh, I can. So what you're saying is I could turn into a snowman. There's no nose. Oh. I want to see what I look like sitting down in this style. Does this still change the... Oh, it does. Cool. The little character icon just shows me. Oh, wow. The flies seem totally normal. Unaffected by all this. What does that thunder sound like? Cool. Heading around the southern reach of the coastline here brings you to what looks like small villagers of some kind. We were here before, and people all say random sets of numbers, I believe. There's a dungeon there. Is that the bit that goes out to... It's like a really scary-looking dungeon, kind of... Ooh, this is interesting. Can we pass right through this wall with the spear headband, maybe? Because there's got to be some way into that set of stairs there, right? Wow, you can talk to ghosts. You're pretty cool, whoever you are. The mood is not cheery here. Ah, we want the lights. Let me just check out in the coastline again to make sure there wasn't another way we could have gone, but I'm thinking it wasn't. But there's clearly more land over there, right? And I remember there being a grassy area you could go to before, but I think maybe this temple we're kind of exploring in now brings you out to a sort of grassier area, and the only thing you can do there is go to that house where we found the Oni. And did we maybe also fall in a smaller fire there as well? No. We found that one and we found that in a different place. Right, down to the dungeon we go. And we've already seen it, so I guess I'll just try and shut up until I find something new. I get the sense that those numbers are a complete red herring and don't actually allow you to do anything, since they're random every time you speak to them. And they all seem to give them to you. Right, there are a lot of redundant pathways in this place as well, and it sort of goes down, and then you go up another path, and it goes back up in a minute. Yeah, like these two staircases, they just lead you back to this same room right here. Oh, never mind, wait, hang on, that's not right. These two staircases do not, in fact, lead you back to the same room, so then what the hell is this one up here? Where does this go? Ah, this. Right, have we seen this before? It's weird that the wall continues going there when there's no room, ostensibly. Oh, hi! I don't think we did see this before. Is it a map? I'm pressing the shift key to interact. That's not right. What is going on here? Is it like a big bone or something? There's no light in here without this. Oh, there is. So am I meant to do something to this? I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. Alright, is it alive? I'll figure it out by throwing my knife at it. No, okay, it seems like it's not alive, whatever this thing is supposed to be. I didn't think it was, which is why I gambled on the knife. This seems mighty important, doesn't it? I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be a statue covering its eyes, or like a giant map barely unfurled, or like a giant stone face? I can't really imagine any of our items having any kind of particular effect here. The fatness has changed to get fat again. Oh, I'm not supposed to get this person out of the way so I can interact with this thing's face, am I? Oh, I hope not. No. If it turns out that's what it is, then I'll learn that later. That's fine. But I'm gonna really damage my mental state if I just go around murdering everyone. Oh god, that's really loud. Oh, the sneeze noise is adorable. Right, no idea what that is. And if up from there brings you to the spooky place where the music stops, where is down again? Right, we explored here before, and it looks like there's no wall here, but there actually is. There is another way down, and down, into a room that's, seems to be empty. Right, okay. Weird how the bottom rooms always seem to be well lit. Alright, and I forget what was over here. Let's have a look. Right, we don't need the light anymore. And we're out of that lower... I don't know that 8-bit is exactly accurate, because obviously the game is not 8-bit, right? It's meant to look like an 8-bit game, I suppose. But it feels inaccurate to call it as much. Oh, weird. This is a lot like that other, washed out white area we've been, but it's a completely different room. So let's check this place for effects. Time to landmark. Oh, it's pretty small, this room, actually. Maybe there won't be anything. I get the sense we were here before, though. I don't imagine I stopped when I got this far. Ah! This looks slightly less familiar. Good gravy, what's going on there? And more importantly, why am I not allowed in? Ding ding. Whoa! Huh. I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. Maybe I got to this place and just went through one of those doors and didn't really explore the whole thing. Although that said, it doesn't appear that there's much going on here, really. But this is certainly interesting in terms of, I wonder if there is something there and I'm meant to find it because of all these weird things here. But it looks like I've almost done a full loop and I don't really see any evidence of that, I guess. Right, shall we try these rooms? Okay, so this one is not a teleport of any kind. Does going back here actually bring you back down the stairs? Yes. Was there another way to go from this room? Don't think so. Did we have to do something to open this the first time, did we? I can't remember. I get the sense that we did somehow. And what is in here? Another similar room. Oh, wait, this just brought us all the way back to the normal, bleached out white area, doesn't it? This is the same room, right? Right, weird. So, it is the same place. So what the heck? How does that work? Right, that's why this place doesn't bring you in, because it's only a place to leave. It's a one-way trip. iPalm time, then! But weird that you didn't... I must have not taken a certain turn or something, because I feel like there was more to that 8-bit spot, even in that particular dungeon, the last time we were there. God, it just absolutely melts my brain. And that was, we got there from going back up the other escalator in the place where you go to the elevator and it's the subway, kinda. Right, what's up with this door? I feel like we haven't been here in forever. No, this is candles, we must have done. What, if anything, was the teleport from here? Oh, well you can, there's this place, but that just brings you to check your heck. Is that the only teleport here? There's this bed that brings you to this. Going up brings you out again. Normally, going down brings you... Wait, what? Why won't it bring me there anymore? Do you only get one try at it per go, or is it like a chance to bring you there every time you enter the room that may or may not happen? Ding ding, out of the way, experimentation in progress. I lost the bed, where is it? Because we've seen that line of hands before, but maybe it brings you to a different place depending on which bed it is that you entered to make that happen. Now it won't do it at all. Is it just maybe you can just wait. Or is it like every time you go into it, one of the other beds, the active bed swaps to a different bed or something like that? Okay, what if I quit the game? I'm gonna go back to this hub world. Wait, no, maybe I just need to wake up in general. Because I've been using the iPalm to go back. Maybe that doesn't reset things enough. Maybe I wake up. Now I'm gonna go sleepies. Now am I allowed in? Whoa, why are you standing on the bed? No, so why was it that a moment ago I was allowed to get in here, but now I am not? Okay, well, there's a bed in the snow place, isn't there? So let's go back there and see if that bed does something now. How was it we were able to bring the chair with us before? I can't remember. Move while seated. Oh, now I can do it. Right, okay. I don't really think we have any incentive to do that. No, it's not Mars anymore. It's like dawn in my dream. Cool. This bed here. Ah, now this brings us somewhere. Okay, I don't want to leave, because that apparently is very bad. Where does this one bring you again? And does the bed... So, obviously, it's sometimes... Because this one didn't work before, so sometimes the beds do work and sometimes they don't. Okay, that brings you here, and from the left to here is where you can go to get the poo hair thing. Once you put out the fire. Just so I know, can the umbrella also do it? I assume it can. Right, okay. I'm pretty sure we determined that this was a dead end at some point. Once I figured that this murder monster thing that ate whatever poor thing had poo hair. Right, because this brings you out to this spaceship, and in a bit here, you're not really allowed to go back. Because it brings you out here, and left from here brings you to this room. Right, okay. So do the beds always bring you to whatever this world is, regardless of which one you go into? It seems like maybe they do. Although this is a bed in itself, isn't it? So does this one have a potential to bring you somewhere under certain circumstances, maybe? I'm not sure I know. Or I'm sure I don't know, actually. But now that I've been to that one, has that reactivated the one in the candle place? Sorry, I gather I'm sort of doing an experiment here that doesn't necessarily really have any... There's no evidence to suggest that it will actually provide us some way forward, but... At this point, I'm almost more curious. This one's still inactive. Is the snow one still active? In which case, is there any merit to, like, going around and finding which bed is active at any given moment? And is it that if you leave the bed by going up, that changes which one is active? Or does entering it at all change which one is active? Because this one was active a moment ago, and now it's inactive. Okay, so... You got Mario confused! So I don't remember where the other beds are, naturally. I think there was probably one in Rockets. Let's check that. Or maybe it's random every time you go to bed in the real world. Which is this door also, by the way? Oh, we haven't been there in a very long time. I should check that in a minute. Just want to follow up on this Rockets thing, this bed thing, one more time. Because there is a bed somewhere in this place. God, this place is huge. It's going to take forever to find it. I want to see if this bed is now the active one. And if it will bring you to a different place. Now that I've done like 2 in a row. Ah, here we go. Pressing 5 doesn't do anything when you're not in the room of doors. That's right. Okay, this one is also currently not active. So the active one... Either it changes when you wake up, and I've reset it back to one of the other two, or there's another more ones that I don't yet know about. Oh god, she's got the quick in her neck thing again. Ah, it really scared me. Gotta work out. You're sleeping weird, Monotsky. Gotta get yourself like a neck pillow or something. Okay, we haven't been to this world in a very fair while, so I'd be willing to bet it's worth heading there now just to see what kind of rooms you can teleport to from here, what kind of effects we may have left behind, especially as this place is very peculiar looking. I would believe that I would have left an effect behind. But like I was saying, most of the time there has been an effect. It's often that you find an effect in a big room. So now that we have that experience, I feel like we'll have an easier time finding them. Even coming rooms we've already been to. I guess it's just the instrumentation, but this gives me such Subnautica vibes, this theme. Oh, what are you? That looks important. Cat! We've got the cat! Why does it have mouse ears? Jeez! I was figuring there would be a meow when you hit the button, but I didn't expect it would be so loud or that it would give you red eyes. You get a little coin, too. Wow, indeed! Yes! In effect, finally. Okay, good. Gives me comfort. So it tells me that we haven't really explored this place thoroughly at all, so there probably is an exit somewhere around here that we haven't taken, or that if we have taken, we have not adequately explored, if you ask me. That's what that means. So I say we have a look around here, see if there's another place to go. We might not be able to get too far into it today, but it would at least give us something to do next time. But it does seem like I'm kind of hitting the point where I'm surely running out of ideas. So it may be that the guide usage lies not too far in our future. But if it's 26 like I was expecting, then there are only 5 remaining, so I love how it's just a little, like, cat token that floats around that gives you the cat effect. I would be pretty stunned if there wasn't a way to teleport to another room from here. If this door was literally just here for the cat thing. And, you know, the experience of all this. That would truly stun me. But it's obviously easier to search out now that I've got the bike anyway. Oh, yeah, this looks like a door, doesn't it? Right, this is familiar. We've been here. So close. I forget how to do it. Meow, show me the way! I remember there was a way to get to the ladder. It's just tricky because you can't see the walls in this place, obviously. And the route wasn't exactly a straight line. You had to sort of stop halfway through one of the paths and go, but obviously there's no way to know when. I feel like it was back. You had to go all the way. It was like up from the start. It was like somewhere around here. Yes. No. Shoot. Yes. 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 Okay, there we go. Right, okay, this is how you get to the murder house of murder. And that was, I think, the only place to go. Right. So in that case, we have one here, because this is where you found Oni. Mind, this place was properly confusing, so I'll have another look. This is what I was talking about with the filing cabinets and all. Wait just a damn second. How does that make any sense? Oh, no, it makes perfect sense. Never mind. Oh, these weird mushrooms. Are we able to knife them out of the way? Oh no, they walk, never mind. Sorry. Don't worry about why I brought that knife out. Right, this is how you get the Oni. Hello to you two. Will they like it if I make it rain? And then, do the thunder thing for them? Since they are also Oni-ish? Kabam! Guess not. Wasn't there one of these, set of stairs brought you up to that part of that village, didn't it? In the other world? Or something weird like that? No, it brings you out to this thing that's here. Right, right. And these things look an awful lot like the one that's, the gnome. But they don't seem to have any different impression of me when I multiply into several people. So that's I am 5, just like them. Or am I 5? Am I 6? I'm 6. Maybe they want me to be 5. No idea. Well, I feel comfortable in having, surveilled that. I want to know where the cat goes. Is it on the inner or outer ring? Sprout, cat ears, and a tail. Oh, it's a cool looking egg, too. Outer ring, cool. Now, did the spirit headband and/or the cat have anything to do with this weird blob that has been blocking our path forever? Because it just seems so damn out of place and strange that even this far, there's nothing we can do to interface with this thing, except poke it so it makes a face. This graffiti has also always been suspicious to me, but I can't imagine what effect would do anything to it. All right, kitty cat's gonna spirit headband's gonna woo. Let me through, please. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Well, I guess we'll end that there. Oh wow, I turned very pale when I pinched myself with the spirit headband. We did at least get the cat effect today, but as of now, I would officially call myself out of ideas. What I might do is go wandering about on my own time between now and the next episode and just scout ahead and see if I can find some place to go that I'm confident we've not been and that seems to have something. And if I can't, I suppose next episode will be when we start using a guide, maybe. Which might mean the end will rush to us sooner than I would have expected, although I'll probably try not to just use a guide and get it all done one episode. I'll probably try and like space it out. I don't know, we shall see. I mean, one way or the other, guide or no, we are close to the end, I think. But that's gonna do it. So, next video on the channel is gonna be some more Dual Destinies of the Ace Attorney variety. And that is all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around to this episode of Yume Nikki. Yes! I am very happy that we managed to explore a bunch of leads, though, that we hadn't followed up in a while. And that last room that we hadn't been to in a while, the place with all the numbers, we got the cat out of it, and we got to revisit and cover the 8-bit area again, because I did feel unconfident in how well we explore that. And I still feel like I'm missing something in that temple, kind of, but I couldn't say what it is at the moment. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace. Yes, tighter security was imposed on the Orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card. I guess she was trying to protect Orla from him. Right, because apparently he was carrying around poison for her every day. So you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business, but I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system. No, you're trying to pick a fight with me.